Hello, I'm Mark Swenson, and this is part 5 of How to Win Your Sexual Abuse Lawsuit. Once you've taken a statement from a witness, including the statement from the victim, you fact check it. How does it check out? And you really need to do that. You really need to find out as much as you can independently how much they're saying is true and whether or not they've forgotten things and so on. A lot of police investigators expect that there are going to be things that are not going to be true that they're told. And this is something that people don't realize if they've never investigated a crime. Everybody's got their own point of view, and the point of view may not square with the facts exactly. This is especially true of sex crimes investigation because the trauma of a sexual assault will just completely put your brain into a blender. People who've been traumatized have real problems with their memory. It doesn't mean that they're trying to lie to you. It doesn't mean that nothing happened. But it also can mean that they're having memory problems. And so you need to be aware of that. If nothing checks out, which happens, in about 4 to 6% of the cases that I've had as a policeman, mostly, the witness's account is so far from the verifiable facts that you do not think that you can go forward with the case. Sometimes you don't need a witness or a victim to go forward with the case. Sometimes you've got enough other facts, especially with an infant, that you don't need the victim to testify. But you should be aware of this, and you also need to make sure that you've got a good case. You don't want to take a phony case. You're going to be spending a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money on this case, and you want to make sure that it's a good one. When the police take a rape report, you need to make sure that you've got the police on board on your side. And the first thing you do is to write down their name. Hello, officer. What's your name? What's your badge number? What is the report number? What is your supervisor's number? What is your supervisor's name? All right. Who will be investigating the case? What is their phone number? Where are they located? And then every day you go down to police headquarters and you talk to the investigator and you let them know that you want this case prosecuted. Police ignore cases where the victim is not enthusiastic about supporting them in their investigation and prosecution. You don't want to be ignored. You want to go down there. You talk to the investigator, you talk to the investigator's supervisor, and the supervisor's supervisor. Let them know you are anxious to have this prosecuted. When you go to the hospital, there will be a rape kit of things that the nurse, usually, sometimes the doctor, but they have a specially trained nurse called a SANE nurse, Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner. And there will be a kit of things like swabs and so on that they will use to gather evidence. And it's no big deal. It's been done millions of times, and you're not the first, you won't be the last, unfortunately. But it's going to happen, and it's just it's really like almost any other medical exam, except it's got a purpose. If you decide not to take the case, counsel, be kind. Be kind to the victim and get her into counseling, because the counseling is so necessary to healing. You know, at every stage, be kind to the victim. Right? Next time, we're going to talk about investigating the suspect. Right?